Thinking about buying gold in Thailand? Well, Bangkok has a thriving gold market, but where do you go and how do you go about it? What do you have to look out for? In this video, I'm going to take you into the heart of Bangkok's gold district and show you step by step how to walk out with real gold in your hands. Now guys, this is an interesting time in the gold market. Right now we are early April and the US has been announcing tariffs on a lot of countries around the world, and markets are taking a dive and money is flowing into gold as a safe haven asset. In the last week alone, gold has gone up by between 6 and 8% depending on what currency you're looking at. If you're buying in Australian dollars, or if you have to convert Aussie dollars into the Thai baht to buy gold, you are getting hit even more. The Aussie dollar has taken a hit over the last week as well, currently buying just 0.61 US cents or 20 points something, I forget what it was, 20 point something Thai baht. So there is plenty going on. It's not exactly an ideal time to buy, but let's go down to the gold market in Yaowarat Road and have a look what's going on anyway. Gold is a big deal in Thailand. People have been using it for savings, for a store of wealth for generations. It is seen as a secure way to put money aside, a protection against inflation. It is used heavily in the Thai culture and for wedding presents, for dowries. Now the standard purity for gold in Thailand is 96.5%. That's an important thing to note. The international standard is 99.99. But Thailand 96.5 they call it, which is 23 carats. A big advantage of the gold market here in Thailand is that it is extremely liquid. It is very easy to walk in a shop, buy some gold, come back a week later and sell it at a very low premium. As you will see with some of the signs I've showed you on the front of the gold shops, you will see the buy rates and the sell rates, and the spread is very small indeed. Nothing compared to the spreads that you pay in most Western markets. It's as easy as knowing which gold shops, what areas to go to, and what to ask for. Because the gold trading system in Thailand does have a few quirks, different ways of measuring things, different terminology that you should be aware of. What you want to do is get on the blue line, MRT, and head down to Wat Mang Kon station. That's what we're looking at right now. And then you're going to get off and head down to Yaowarat Road. This is in the heart of Chinatown, which is also Bangkok's gold district. Some of the well-known gold shops here include Hua Seng Heng, Seng Heng Lee, and Tang Ko Tang. But there are gold shops everywhere down here in Chinatown, so feel free to go in, have a chat to the shopkeepers, and they would be more than happy to explain to you how things work. These are all established, well-known gold dealers that have been operating here for a long time and passed down through the generations. They all post the current spot price, the buy and sell rates on the front door. We're showing you some pictures of that. Now the prices that are displayed on the shopfront windows, that is for a baht of gold. A baht of gold, not to be confused with the baht Thai currency, but rather that is the unit of measure for buying and selling gold in Thailand. Rather than the ounce, they use the baht. And here's where it gets a bit more interesting. A baht is about 15.2 grams, so it's approximately half a troy ounce. So you have to keep that in mind when you're doing your negotiations. If you're buying a baht of gold, you're buying about half an ounce and you're buying 96.5%, 23 carats. The prices are based on the standard rate set by the Thai Gold Traders Association, and that is linked as well to the international gold price, factoring in for the gold being a slightly lower purity. And then the shop dealers will then add a small commission on top of that. All right, so let's now go have a look and see if we can find a gold shop that wouldn't mind us coming in, having a chat and doing a little bit of filming. Let's show you what really happens inside the shop. This is a 1 baht piece here. What is this little one down there? Can I have a look at that small one, please?
1 gram, 1 gram, 1 gram.
1 gram. Tarai, 1 gram. 1 gram, 3, 4, 30. So this is both 1 baht,
1 บาท
49.9.
บาทไทยบาท
So people buy for Chinese New Year, birth of a child,
กรัม
Nung Sulum.
1 สลึงนี่
อ่า
อัน
ใช่
นี้1 บาทอันนี้1 สลึง
Nung Sulung.
1 สลึงนี่
1 quarter baht.
4 making 400
12,825 for 1 quarter baht.
บาท
So
making
yeah,
400
yeah. What are these ones here? Yep.
กรัม
5.1 gram.
ไทยบาท
24.5 Thai baht. So can I please have a look at the coin there, Cup? Chai.
1 บาท
Nung baht.
ครับผม1 บาท 497 making
Making. Okay. This is very nice. What are these ones here? Chai.
gram
0.3 gram.
gram
Tarai cup.
1379
13.79. So current Australian price 5087 per ounce divided by 31.1 grams. 163 per gram divided by 10. $16 per tenth of a gram multiplied by 3. $49 for 0.3 of a gram. $49 is 1,028 Thai baht, and the price $13.79. So not an unreasonable premium for such a small quantity. Okay, I'm interested in the 0.3 some chai. Or
It's Songkran.
Songkran, is it? Okay.
Festival.
Next week?
Yes.
This is to commemorate the Songkran Festival 2025. Tareka? 1379.
379
Okay,
300 มิล
And I can get receipts?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, okay, come on, count. Receipt. Okay.
You receive, give you passport. I want your name.
Oh, okay. So you'll collect ID? Every purchase have to show ID?
Yes.
Okay. Chai cup. Chai. Has this shop been here for a long time? May Pasang Grit. May Pasatai.
นิดหน่อย
Nit Noi.
สั่นนะยี่ห้อเนี้ย
I make video.
อันเนี้ย
Yeah, chai. Okay, common cup.
379
Okay. Oh, so here we have the receipt. Okay. Chai.
You see it.
Yes, correct. Sign. Oh, okay. Chai, cup. Cow chai. So look at what we get here. Very nice. We have a receipt as well. All legitimate. Okay, cup and card. Cup and card. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate your help. Okay, cup and card. So there you have it, guys. That is how you buy gold in Bangkok. It was a pretty simple process. As you saw, we went in, had a bit of a chat, had a look at what they had available. They had quantities available in various sizes. I just bought a small amount, 0.3 of a gram, but you can buy upwards depending on how much you want. The pricing is very transparent. As you saw, I showed them my passport. They wrote up a receipt, and then they gave me this lovely little gift box here with my Songkran 0.3 baht little gold coin. So a few quick tips now on how to successfully buy gold in Thailand. Try and avoid the touristy areas or the really tourist orientated shops. They might have higher markups. Go to a district that is known for being a gold buyers district with the local Thai people, such as Chinatown. If you want to buy gold for an investment, don't buy jewelry. As you would have seen on the video, and as you'll see if you go out and have a look at yourself at these gold shops, they sell a lot of jewelry as well. But as far as being able to have an investable asset, bullion is always the way to go. And especially with the resale value, bullion will hold its value because it's all based on that Thai Gold Traders Association spot price that all the gold shops in Thailand peg their prices to. Now, as far as paying for it goes, generally everything is paid in cash, and make sure you come to the shop with your Thai bahts ready for the as much money as you need to make the purchase. A lot of the gold shops, they do currency transfers in the shop. They do exchanges from AUD, USD, euros and so forth into bahts, but they will set their own rates, and they will generally be not as attractive as a rate you would get at a specialized foreign exchange dealer. So you're always better off exchanging your foreign currency into Thai bahts before you go to the gold shop, and then you've got the money that you need to make the purchase. Now, an obvious one, especially if you're making a large purchase, just be discreet about it. Bring a bag, a sort of a nondescript bag that you can stash away your purchase in. You're not going to be walking down the street with the bag that they give you, advertising to everyone what you've got there. Just keep a low profile. It's nothing to worry about, but don't advertise the fact that you're carrying bullion. It's just common sense, really. So that's basically it for the video, guys. As you saw, it is very straightforward. It is very easy. A few little things you got to put together when you're planning your purchase, but all in all, it's a very straightforward task. It's nothing to be worried about at all. Anyone can go and do it with ease. It is an excellent investment if you're in Thailand. It may not be so good on international markets because it has that lower grade of 96.5, but in Thailand, gold is a very highly respected and very trusted asset very easy to switch in and out. The high liquidity market. It's an excellent way to store your wealth, to hedge against inflation, but also hedge against sort of turmoil in the markets like we're seeing right now with all the tariff drama that's going on is pushing gold prices up. I actually didn't really want to buy any gold today because of the fact that the market is so hot right now, but I thought I'd take one for the team so I can show you the whole process from beginning to end. I was lucky that they had just this very small amount available. I didn't really want to go in and buy a whole baht or anything like that. Prices are very high right now, but it was good they had this small 0.3 gram piece available that I can then show you how to do it, and then you can go do it with confidence yourself. Now we're going to try and do a lot more of these kinds of videos. We want to get out of the studio a little bit. We want to get out and about and showing you interesting things that actually take place on the ground. As far as, the stuff we always talk about, moving, doing business and investing out in Asia. We want to show you what it's all about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We've also got quite a comprehensive article up on our website that explains the whole process of buying gold in Thailand. Some of the vocabulary that is used with the Song Salung or the Si Salung being 4/4 of a baht, a whole baht, which is approximately half a troy ounce. All these little quirks on the market, the 96.5 versus the 99.99, all of these kinds of things that it really helps to understand this. And then when you're negotiating your prices, you're going to know what you're talking about and know what you're paying for. So if you want to learn more, head over to offshoreinasia.com, have a look at our buying gold in Thailand article there. And of course, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff up on the website for you as well. All right, we're going to sign off here, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you later.
Same. You have gold, same, but you say you have any.
Yeah, because gold price go up with inflation.
Perfect. High.
And very easy to buy and then
Sale.
sell again. Gold shops everywhere, and the commission.
If you Chinatown is best gold. When you come back to sell, it's
Yes. I noticed lately it go very high lately. So Chinatown, best place to.
best.
Okay. How long has this shop been here? A long time?
30 กว่าปีแล้วนะ30
30 year? Very good.
40 now.
40 years, CSIP. Yeah. You worked here a long time?
32
Oh, 36 years.